Hi, I'm Simon. I'm the director of the Common Lot. We are a participatory theatre company making shows for, with and about the people of Norwich. Our next project is a big project right in the middle of the city centre, a promenade show about Norwich Market. It's going to be in July this year, and I'm just going to take you to our first location. So here we are. This is the Haymarket. It's not Haymarket now. It's a public space now. But this is going to be the spot that we do our first stage on. The show is going to be a promenade, and it's going to go up the hill and around, but we're going to start it here. This was originally the cattle market and then became the cattle feed market because of the way that Norwich grew. And originally the market spread all the way up there to St Stephen's Church and all the way down there, down parts of London Street, and even where it is now. So it was a long, thin market, 1340s. The only things that were ever sold at that point, there were no shops, just the market. And it spread all the way through. So this is our first spot, and we're going to tell the story of the early market from here. In about a 25-minute horrible histories, lots of songs and comedy kind of style. And our audience, hopefully hundreds of them, will all be sitting here all around and up there and round there watching us, ready to follow us on to the next stage. Okay, so we're going to have walked our audience up from the Haymarket in a big bread riot up to here, and here we're going to do our second stage, the 1700s, when Norwich was full of coaches and ale and horsemuck and revelry. The Puritans had left, there were taverns everywhere, Norwich was wealthy, the strangers were integrated, there were languages and songs and mountebanks and medicine men all over the place. It was the most incredible era in Norwich's history, and we're going to tell that story in a great big song right here on this stage. And then we're going over there. Okay, and then we bring our audience here to the seats of power, the Guildhall and the City Hall, built in 1938. On this stage, we tell the story of how the marketplace came to be as it is today, with its famous stripy roofs and its large square. But it wasn't always like that. The City Council took the decision to knock down a lot of buildings in 1938, and so we tell the story of that decision right here on these steps. And after that, then we let people go to market, that way. So then we bring our audience through the market in a kind of an extended interval where they're going to encounter lots of tiny little performances and curiosity and things happening in the market itself, until we then lead people to our final stage to talk about what's going to happen next with the market down on Gentleman's Walk. And then when everyone's come through the market, we're going to bring them here onto Gentleman's Walk for the final stage to think about what the future of the market might be and how do we look after this precious place. We wanted to do a show about Norwich Market because we and so many other people love it. What would Norwich be without its market? It's the most wonderful thing, and it stands as a symbol of our independence and our resilience, surrounded by the castle and the Guildhall and the City Hall and Peter Mancroft Church, the big seats of power, and there it still sits, being ours, individualistic, brilliant, argumentative, fantastic, enduring Norwich Market, and that's what we're celebrating.